Welcome to the Lyons Den. I'm your host, Maria Lyons, and today we're going to be talking about goal setting. I have a very special guest here with me today, Emily Lyons. She is 13 years old and has been goal setting since she could read and write. But the unique thing about Emily is why she's a guest on the show today is her ability to write down her goals and accomplish them. You see, last night as we were talking about our family goals and what it is that we wanted to accomplish as a family, Emily went ahead and started working on her personal goals, which took her about an hour. And afterwards, she came over and showed me her journal, and what I discovered absolutely blew my mind. It reinforced the value of goal setting and getting really clear on what it is that you want. You see, if a 13-year-old can accomplish the things she wants out of life, then so can you and I. So Emily has accomplished 90% of the goals that she has written down in her journal. So Emily, thanks for coming on the show today and sharing your secret of goal setting with us. Tell me, Emily, do you remember how old you were when you first started writing down your goals, printing them, and putting them in your journal?
I'm pretty sure I was 6 years old when I started goal setting, and at first I just used a little purple folder, and now I use this journal, and I still print them out.
So now tell me, how old is that journal?
About 4 years.
So you started doing it in 2013. So can you tell me a couple of the goals that you want to accomplish this year?
I'd like to go visit the girl I am sponsoring in Colombia with Compassion International, who is a sponsorship program where you can sponsor any child to help them learn more about God. It helps them to get a really good education.
Wow, that's a really phenomenal goal. So are there some other goals in there that you really wouldn't mind sharing with us today that you'd like to accomplish?
To be stronger.
Now, tell me, Emily, what does it mean for you to be stronger? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Like being mentally stronger by letting no one's opinion or influence get to me or put me down.
Well, you're a pretty strong young lady indeed. So you've accomplished, 90% of the things that you have already put in that journal, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me, do you know how that's possible?
By putting them in this journal, it allows me to see my goals and stay focused on what I really want to accomplish.
Well, there you have it. The simplicity of goal setting. Just figure out what it is that you want and write it down so that you can see it daily. Emily, I do have one last question that I need to ask you before we go. Do you believe that writing your goals down is just as powerful as printing a picture and pasting it in your journal?
Yes.
So in closing, I'd like to say that setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. So thanks again, Emily, for being a guest on the Lyons Den today. And I'd like for all of you to have a wonderful time setting goals for the new year. Be sure to go by and like this page and check out our YouTube channel and subscribe. Also, feel free to comment below or drop me an email at visitthelionsden@gmail.com. I love hearing from you. Again, this is Maria Lyons wishing you much success and happiness for the new year. Goodbye.